I'm stuck in unbearable traffic, so it's high time to tell you a little bit about provisions. Or even more, about something that looks like a provision, but it is not. So we will create a provision when there is an obligation that is unavoidable. Well, for example, if we have to restore the site after we used it, after we had an asset on it, that is something that is unavoidable because of the law or because of our practice, and we will recognize a provision. But sometimes we have assets that require regular licensing. So for example, you have a piece of equipment and you need to undergo through licensing every 3 years. Can you recognize a provision? No, you can't, because this is an obligation that is avoidable. You can sell the asset, stop using it, and won't have to pay for the license fee. As such, that will not be a provision. Instead, you will take the cost of license, you will decrease the value of your asset by this cost, and break down this property, plant, equipment into two parts: the license and the asset itself. Another example when we could record a provision but we don't is when we sell goods and we expect that some of them are going to be returned. So for example, you sell goods and there is a policy that says that customers can return the goods within 30 days. You don't recognize a provision. Instead, you reduce the revenue. So let's say if you sold 1,000 items, you would recognize revenue for the proportion that is not expected to be returned, like let's say 990, and for the remaining 10 items you would recognize a contract liability. So be aware that sometimes we don't have a provision and we should account for this issue using a different standard. And good luck!